Well, welcome back everyone. If y'all are still here and y'all have seen previous videos, congratulations. I commend you for putting up with my bland, dull voice. And I'm gonna do some parking brake lever and a landing gear lever today. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, most of this code is kind of pieced together. I got, like some of this from different parts, different places. I'm not going to exactly swear where, and this is pretty much customized. I'm using the templates, but it's kind of customized. And I won't lie, this may not, I'm getting into the point where I may not be doing everything exactly right, so, use it at your own risk. It does work. I mean, I can make the landing gear go up and down with the switch. So we'll go ahead and get started. Uh, First, I want to add my two blocks of code. This is one block for that one and one block for the other. It's in a component, so we know that goes in the model behaviors section. Just like 90% of what we've been working with. So basically, right anywhere in here. We do, we do have our custom section below here that we added the doors to. So we'll just throw it at the top, like we have been doing. Two chunks of code, so I'll get two lines. Landing gear, including my comment, just fine. Perfect. Finally got all the spacing just right. And the parking brake. I mean, all of this code does come from the official folder, but I'm pretty sure it's like combined from 2 or 3 different vehicles to do what I want to make it simple and similar. That doesn't necessarily mean it's right, I guess. Okay, so we now have our code in there. All right, this ought to be a pretty easy one. Back up here, and we're ready to go in our model and add the model parts for this. Now, actually, let's see. Up here. Alright, perfect. This is a flap lever, which I don't know. We don't have in this version, huh? I've lost some progress in this version. But here's our landing gear, and we don't actually have a parking brake, so we'll have to kind of add something that to help with that. But let's go with the landing gear first. Perfect. Separate component. Need to slash key and get in here on the product. Just put a dot right there on the side of it. That's where we can set our origin. Get out of that isolation mode. Right. So it starts with gear up. Our animation starts with gear up. Did I not write that down? Up first, yes. So there's up. Right. So we add a, what is that named? Okay. We'll have to rename that, but let's go ahead and get our animation. Now we'll set a selection there. Go to 50. Wait, you go to anything, I'm just going to 50. Sounds good. And then we'll pivot it down. Stay there. Just visible. I mean, this just wants to be visible. Specific. linear to it. Oh, we do have the flaps going. I see them move. So we did have them. Well, that's there. Then we need to throw this into our animation, and I'll go to my notes. Landing gear. Our constant instead of linear. Okay. This is yeah. This is so you don't end up with the landing gear partially down or partially up. If you set, did I do that right? Oh, that should be gear handle. In other words, if I set this, let me rename. Nah, just rename this, and then I'll show you what the difference is here. Handle. Alright, so the difference is with linear. See how it goes just straight up and down. At any point you can stop, and that's where the gear would stop. So that's not good. We don't want the gear to stop halfway. So let's change this to constant. Now see what happened? It jumped all the way to the top. Is what happens is now that only has two positions. These lines, they shouldn't be. Well, I mean, but it's like the flaps. Now it's either up or down. It's more a switch, and that's kind of what we want. So let's leave that, and we'll call that one done. All right, now we don't have now the parking brake. We don't actually have a parking brake. So I'm create a little pseudo door handle here. Well, let's add a cylinder. I'm gonna just put it so right here, kind of backward, I think. Normally your handle would be turned the other way, but turn it. I don't know what I did there, but feeling it was wrong. Now we can change that back to 0. No, that's not right. There we go. That's what I was looking. Just making like an L bar here to pretend it's a gear handle. Okay, now we have one part. Alright. So, let's see, where are we at? Okay, so we're ready to animate that one, huh? So, let's keyframe this in. And I don't have any kind of notation other than so here, and then we're going to go out to 50. let's change that. Go to 5. Let's rotate it down. And this we do want linear, because the action itself is on or off. Then we'll go to 50. And we'll bring it out, back up. Kind of like the door handle, we'll just give it a little bit of something. A little bit of something to make it look like it's actually a door handle. Put that into our deal. Parking brake and NIM. Move this whole darn thing somewhere else. Alright. Where are we? Oh, get off of that. Alright. Now the switches. That's what we need. Okay. Mouse interacts. Let's add one for here first. We'll just add a cube for this interact for this one. Scale it down. About the close enough here. Drop this down and kind of cover our handle up with it. Good. This is going to be parking brake interaction. Go to here. Actually, I'm pretty certain I tested without adding this GLTF thingy, and I'm reasonably certain this is not needed. But I'm going to add it because I haven't tested that theory. In other words, I'm pretty sure you don't have to add this part yet. Personally, that should be self-created or whatever. So then we're going to make it a decal. Then go to make it in is that missed buttons. That's what. All right. The only other thing we want to do is we have it selected. Shift, select the object that you want to parent to, and we're going to parent it. That just means that the trigger will move with the button. Now that that's parented, now we also need one for this. It's a little different. Go here, select this. We'll create a new mesh. Add cylinder time for on. Sometimes it's easier if you just leave that much of it showing. The reason is so unselected parent. Those are parented. Get rid of multi-selection. This one is named cylinder. Oh wait, no, we're looking for parent. Will interact. Perfect. Yeah. Again, I'm almost certain that this step is not necessary. Almost. And I forgot to set the other one as data. Again, almost certain it's not necessary. 0. And we should be there. Okay, let's go back to this one. Set it data and let's try that. Both of them set. Save. Export that and see if those work. Kind of been on a interior animations kick. That's, for me, it's kind of fun. That, you know, these are a couple, actually some of the few that I actually use my mouse for in games. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I've kind of been on the clickables here this past few days. That's, you know, interaction in the cockpit is that's a lot of fun for the for playing, for immersion. All these meshes that were in that original that worked correctly. Oh, that's wrong. Getting pretty deep into the systems. I do have some more I want to get done, but at some point there's, you know, this specific series is kind of has to come to an end. This was originally going to be just for the basics, but there's so much to do in an aircraft. So many different parts and pieces you have to put together, all told. I was watching a movie, and for some reason the game is a lot louder than my streaming services. Crank it up. From the level I'm turning it up to, I'm guessing it's the streaming services that are at fault. They're awful low to my headphones. They're fine if I'm on the desktop speakers. Grab some coffee while this loads. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and launch on the road runway. I have to check the gear. One of the other things I really haven't even addressed is all the and this would be probably
Kilo
easier
Golf Oscar,
in game.
Kilo Traffic November,
Aircraft
246 Alpha Tango, taking off runway tree for straight out departure.
All the you know, fixing up the flight model right now. Still. Oh. Okay. Oh. Undid the parking. I have some issue with that door. I'm gonna have to see what the heck I did differently on that door. Spot either. Get her leveled out a little bit. So there we go. So I can let go. Yeah, this door thing is way too big, and I can't see it because I don't have the clickable on that. And the switch works. That's kind of what I was trying to test. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that door thing. Seems to be huge. See? I'm hitting the door over here and I don't know why. I gotta get way over here. It definitely works. What was the other one? The gear, the brake. I guess we couldn't tell that except for on the ground. Never did make him smaller. There we go. That's the brakes, and I'll have to figure out what I did wrong with this door here. I have to redo it. Is this one? Yeah, see how big it is? I shouldn't have a click spot over here. That's beyond. Yeah. These click spots are bigger than they should be. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it today. I'll have to look at that and maybe post some kind of update to my doors. Video. in the meantime, that got us the parking brake, and like I said, I'm not gonna swear using this drag animation the way I am. Is I pulled this off of something else, so off of the flaps is where this came from, the flap handle, and they're not using it in the others, so I'm not sure what I'm doing differently. There it is. It does work, and it'll get you a gear button, which is, like I said, something I tend to actually use in the mouse interacts. I thought that was fun. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon.